partner at the law firm called Schatz, and we do a great deal of work in the real estate arena. My expertise is in the bankruptcy and litigation world, but I like to spend a lot of time with my real estate and corporate partners, who I like to call breeding grounds for litigation and bankruptcy. Over the past 18 months, my transactional real estate guys have actually stepped up, and we've closed new origination, much to my amazement. We've sold off participations in existing mezz deals. Granted, some of them at a discount, but not at the greater discounts that everyone thought they were going to have to live with. And we're also seeing, as we all know from this room, new platforms being presented by some of the old guys, some of the new guys, some new gals, and there is a great push to put this money out. And the smart money knows this better than I do, is that apparently there is a huge market that still has capital that wants to invest in what we would call distressed, and the deals are coming back. If you look at the trade regs, every day there's another fund that's raised $200, $400, $600, $800 million to participate in distressed slash mezzanine type situations. There's only so many deals to go around, and that's where you see, I think, as David pointed out, some of the pricing, and some people coming back and saying, listen, I want a mezz deal, but you got to come in at 10, you got to come in at 11. And if we're advising the clients, we look at it and say, is this deal really worth the risk? The rates that are being negotiated in the bankruptcy court for senior secured debt, where years ago you think you walk in, you're guaranteed a 10 or 11 or 12, the judge was hearing expert testimony on whether or not he should grant an interest rate post-petition on a confirmed plan at 200 to 500 over LIBOR or over prime. In a bankruptcy setting, it was unheard of years ago. But because of where interest rates are, that's what the judges are hearing, and that's what they're looking at. So I say, if I'm a mezz lender, and I can cram these guys down and get them to a real interest rate, not default and not some jacked up rates, and I step in at my basis, I'll own this property. Take me some time to restructure it, I have to get some capital in. So that's also making the senior lenders take a step back and say, well, wait a second, we got to make sure our rights are protected there. And if you're going to step in, then we want certain protections, i.e. bad boy recourse carve-outs from your group. But a mezzanine lender who has some rights and remedies, especially in this day and age, and what the courts have seen in the backlog, can make it into a very big mess over a long period of time. Most senior lenders don't make loans to own real estate. Some mezzanine lenders make loans to own real estate. And that's where I think the distinction has to be drawn, and you have to demonstrate, I think, as that subordinate position is why it makes sense for you to work with us, why we're really good guys and not bad guys, why we're willing to maybe give up some of our yield and some of our rights to be able to service your loan. But if you're going to turn it hostile and you're not going to listen and be rational, we're not going to walk away from our investment. We're not going to allow our investors just to be wiped out. So prepare yourself for a 2-year battle. It could be $500, $1 million, $2 million in legal fees. And let's go to court. Let's maybe let a bankruptcy judge decide what the reorganization plan should look like, and maybe you could be in this for a lot longer than you want. So unfortunately, sometimes the discussion needs to turn ugly.